Hello again. Milos Raonic is through to the quarter-finals of the Wimbledon Tennis Championships after an impressive comeback in the round of 16. Raonic had to dig deep to find a way past David Goffin from France.
Game.
Things were looking bleak for the man from Thornhill as he dropped the first 2 sets. Raonic has never come from 2 sets down to win before, so the odds were definitely against him. However, he broke Goffin's serve early in the 3rd set before rain forced the players off court. The delay allowed Raonic to regroup further, and he was excellent when play resumed. After holding on to win the 3rd set, Raonic broke once in each of the 4th and 5th, while keeping out of major trouble on his own serve. The 6th seed completed an outstanding win 4-6, 3-6, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4.
It's the first time for me, and obviously in probably the most significant situation for me to come back from 2 sets to love down. So I definitely felt good about that, and it was hopefully a nice pivotal match for me.
The Toronto Blue Jays opened up a 3-game set against the World Series champions tonight. The Kansas City Royals are the visitors to the Rogers Center, and the Jays sent Aaron Sanchez to the mound to try to beat them.
That's his 3rd strikeout.
Manager John Gibbons has said repeatedly Sanchez will move to the bullpen at some point this season to avoid overworking his arm. That gets tough to do when he's shutting teams down. Sanchez didn't give up a hit to the Royals until the 5th inning this evening. Henry Morales then tagged him for a game-tying home run in the 7th. But the Jays' offense had its pitchers back. Darwin Barnie and Josh Donaldson each drove in a pair of runs in the bottom of the 7th, and Toronto won the game by 6 runs to 2. Montreal Alouettes receiver Duron Carter has been suspended for 1 game by the CFL after he bumped Ottawa Redblacks head coach Rick Campbell. Carter was celebrating a touchdown catch when he approached the Redblacks bench and knocked Campbell to the ground. Carter then scuffled with Ottawa players. Redblacks DB Jarrell Gavins has been fined for his part in the incident, as has Campbell for not doing enough to get out of Carter's way. Seems a little bit harsh, really. An annual basketball tradition has resumed today. Thunder Hoops camps are back for a 23rd year. Kids from grades 3 to 9 come from all over the Barrie area to hone their skills and get some expert coaching. Many of those providing that coaching are Thunder Hoops graduates themselves.
It's more of a camp than it is a school. We focus a lot on fundamentals, but it's a fun, safe environment. We're really trying to help kids develop their self-esteem as well as their basketball skills.
Marty and Paul are absolutely hilarious. They make all the kids laugh, and they constantly keep them on their toes doing stuff, so it's just an awesome place.
You come away with so much. Even after as long as I've been going for, I still learn so much from this program.
They teach you ball handling, and like you play different games, and like there's competitions and stuff, and it's really fun.
There are still some spaces left for the 3rd week of Thunder Hoops this year, which runs from July 18th to the 22nd. The camp costs $235. The Golden State Warriors came up short in the NBA Finals, but today they pretty much won free agency. Kevin Durant announced he will be joining the Warriors. Durant is a former league MVP and has agreed to a 2-year deal worth $54 million. The 2nd of those years is a player option, so he could hit the market again this time next year. The 27-year-old will join reigning 2-time MVP Steph Curry and a cast of stars. The Warriors are coming off a record-setting regular season of 73 wins and only 9 losses. They beat Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder in the Western Conference Finals before losing to LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals. The 3rd stage of this year's Tour de France saw history made in the town of Angers. After a leisurely pace for most of the 224-kilometre stage, the specialist sprinters bunched for the finish. The king of that group had already won the Tour's opening stage, and Mark Cavendish doubled up with this one. Andre Greipel led out, but Cavendish hauled him in and pipped him to the line by the narrowest of margins. It was so close, neither man knew for sure if he'd won until after a review. But the British rider was confirmed as the stage winner for the 28th time in his remarkable career. That ties Cavendish with the legendary Bernard Hinault in 2nd place all time. Only Eddie Merckx, arguably the greatest cyclist of all time, has more than that pair. Cavendish needs 6 more wins to tie the Belgian great. Cavendish in full flow, Heather. That's always a glorious sight if you're a cycling fan. And even if you're not, think, how does he cycle that fast?
It's remarkable. I'm always tired just watching the Tour de France.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Really. Just trying to keep up with it all, that's for sure. Well, finally tonight, this video proves the bond between mother and baby is strong, even among rats. Here you can see the baby rat being carried off in the jaws of a snake while its mother frantically attacks over and over. The snake finally and shockingly drops the baby rat while its mother continues to ward it off. Baby appears to be a little shaken, but fine after some scary moments.
Good job, Mama.
I guess so. Hey, you know, rats and snakes.
Yeah.
They're babies and moms too, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is our show for tonight.
Wonderful creatures.
Thank you so much for watching. Good night.
Good night.